What's up everyone, it's Iceman Oz, aka Jay, and in this video we are going to talk some more Battlefield 1. So there is a new game mode called Operations, which I will get into in a little bit, so stay tuned for that. But first of all, we're going to be talking about Suppression. So I've been getting asked a lot of questions regarding Suppression in the multiplayer. Now, from the experience that has been had and from testing that has been done, Suppression isn't entirely confirmed, although there have been signals of it. If you look at gameplay, you will see parts of the screen getting blurry in some instances, and who knows whether that is a part of the suppression effect, but a lot of people have been missing suppression since Battlefield 3 because it didn't exist in Battlefield 4 at all. Suppression basically made it to where you had to tap fire so that you could actually hit your opponents. The suppression effect was especially strong with sniper rifles and LMGs. I think it would be a really good addition to the game, and from what we've seen through a couple of screenshots and a couple of instances, it is highly likely that we'll see it make a return. It was removed because the community complained about it because they thought it was a randomizer and a removed skill, but what it actually did was the complete opposite, because if you knew how to counter it, all you'd have to do is tap fire, and that would actually counter the suppression. Next up is Horse Superiority. Yes, you heard me right, and no, this is not some sort of bestiality thing. That's not what's going on here. I was hearing in a number of forums and discussions that people would like to see horse superiority in Battlefield 1, and the idea to me sounds somewhat decent, especially if you can use the bayonet charge while riding on your horse. Suddenly you've got jousting in Battlefield 1. I think that would be I think that'd be pretty cool. Suddenly we're going to medieval Field 1 right here. It's some excellent stuff. But the idea of it sounds interesting, and you know what? If we've had air superiority, the idea wouldn't shock me. Maybe make it a server option to where people can make it just horses only. I think that would be pretty cool. And finally, some actual information. No, horse superiority is not confirmed, by the way, but this actually is. So, the new game mode that is coming out is called Operations. Basically, what this mode is all about is pushing the front line. It's actually quite representative of what World War I actually was. It was all about pushing the front line with your army, and that is basically what this is going to be. So there are MCOMs that you capture. It's similar to Rush, but you go from point to point. That's the basis of what this mode is. Now, in a sense, it really is a multiplayer, but really involving the campaign. There have been rumors that at the end of the match, we'll have an animation sequence. In other words, a cinematic that is predetermined and that will always happen. Who knows whether that will be the case? That is not confirmed. But one thing to note is that in Bad Company 2, there was an ending sequence in that, so they could definitely replicate that in this game mode. But with that being said, leave your thoughts in the comment section below about everything I've talked about in today's video. But with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and if you did, please like, share, subscribe, and peace.